Merry Meetle. It's a nice warm fall day here in the Southern Hemisphere. Just doing my morning stint with my second tribe of duckies. The first one has already done their free ranging and they've gone into their run until the afternoon when I let them out again to run around. That way they have their food not stolen by sparrows and other birds, wild birds. I don't want to be feeding the wildlife by my ravens, and I don't want wildlife interacting with my animals too much, because this is too much they can carry and spread to my birds. Hey honey! And it also stresses my birds out because, you know, is their food all honey? We're having a bad run, aren't we? Yeah. We have our down days and weeks and good days and weeks. Yeah, I know, sweetie. Your left leg is being a pain. She gets about. She just scuffles. No, we haven't got to the full use of a wheelchair stage yet. Yeah, to be honest, we might not even be able to. There's definitely some extra atrophy going on with this left leg. Yeah, honey, come to mama. Yeah, I know, you little shuffler. Let's get you in the water. You wanna fly? Good girl. Obviously, Appleyards are too heavy to fly, but they still like to think they can. Kitty cat. Hey cutie, you're beautiful. Yes you are. We don't care, we do all the extra work for you because you're just beautiful. Catherine. Whoa, what are you doing? And Flint over there. Flinty bum. Are you a cutie? Mr Flint. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Pop, 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 pop. Miss Donna. Beep, beep. Belladonna with the big caboose. Little Titty Winkle. Oh, hey. Her feathers are crazy. Like, it's like she's got duckling feathers and she's like, yeah, well, 8 months old. But, you know, this will be the first year that she's actually done her molt. But there's definitely some sort of history I don't know about with the breeder I got her from. She was just way too small for her age. But we're plugging through. Are you happy there, Mr. Flint? Oh, look at that bushy bum. Mr. Flint. Papa, are you a cutie? Yeah. Look at you. I can't wait to get a better camera, because then I can show how gorgeous you guys are. This camera doesn't give you justice. No. Bella, bella, bella. Belladonna. Belladonna. Look at that bushy caboose. Oh, duckling. Hello, Catherine. No. Yeah. Are you having fun there, Freak? You're gorgeous. I want to try and record the other moments that you guys don't usually see because I don't have anyone to hold a camera. But I really want to show the daily interactions I have with these guys, playtimes, and, you know, I'll figure it out somehow. What you doing, Sona? Oh, you're getting muddy and dirty. Oh, my little grimace. Freya. She's getting stuck into the speed well. You find any bugs? Thank you. One of those really amazing and thankful benefits of having ducks in the garden is they aerate the soil. That's, you know, they're sifting for bugs. If my chickens were here, all this would be dug out the pots and destroyed from the root. But ducks can't do that because of their flippers. All they can do is shift things around with their bills, so they might leave holes here and there, but they won't damage your plants, unless it's succulents. They'll eat that. They'll eat that till there's none left. But the thing with most herbs is they don't like wet roots. They don't like being waterlogged. And because ducks do this aeration naturally, plants that don't like to have heavy, wet roots, or herbs, I should say, the ducks are just amazing. I could not repeat what they do for my garden. They're just amazing. You do have to spend extra time and cash in caring for them, but I feel like I'm living with nature. Do you know what I mean? And how it's intended to some degree, even though these are domesticated species. I mean, a lot of amazing work has gone into these beautiful breeds over time in different cultures. I think it's a wonderful thing to have both in existence, both the wild and domestic species and the different breeds, that they are kept intact. Sona, oh honey, that tendon around your hock. Poor puppy. I really also want to record one of the ways I massage Suna's legs. I need to start massaging Catherine's legs again, who's in the pool. I sort of find that I'll end up focusing on one bird in particular because it's just extra work and I'm already strapped time-wise in the day. I'll do the bare minimum with the others, especially if they've got rehab as well. But then I'll do extra on one bird in particular and get them over a certain line. There's a little bit of atrophy that's developed in Catherine, who's also disabled in her leg, so we need to up her rehab again. But basically the way I massage is I try and release pain and nerves in referral sites. Now I do have a background in post-rehabilitative physical therapy in the human animal. I just apply that knowledge, and you know the curriculum I did for that in my youth, I think it was like 2 years, and part of that was trigger point therapy, remedial massage. So I just apply that to now the anatomy and the musculoskeletal system that I have to study in avian and equine medicine. Duckling, no, you leave Tiggy Winkle alone. No, you little Tiggy. You leave Tiggy be. Yeah. So in the morning, when these four are out here, I also let Tiggy out with them. She's very similar build to Freya. He's also a tiny bean. And then when I put them in there, they run to eat and, you know, that sort of thing. Puppy, are you a cutie? Mr Flint. Oh, you're such a sweetie. Oh, my marshmallow. Look at that tail. Waggy, waggy, waggy tail. Waggy tail. Do-do-do. Waggy tail. Yeah, waggy tail. What's wrong with your tail, honey? You won't stop wagging. Oh no. Oh no, you got waggitis. What's wrong with your tail? You won't stop wagging. Oh no. Puppy. Papa. Puppy. Honey bun. No, duckling. Suna. Waggy tail. What's wrong with Flint's tail? It won't stop wagging. What are you doing? You're looking over there. You're looking at the magpie. So I've got one of my magpies up on the and also one of my Waddles grouch right there. That's Storm. The magpie is called Storm. Hey Suna. No. And so what I was saying before, I got distracted. So easy to do. Yeah, so those four go in there, and then I still keep Tiggy out here, and I'll get the second tribe of duckies who are in the bathtub in turn. They have a bath in the morning and at night, a warm bath inside the house. Yeah, water. ducks really can't be kept in a water-restricted area, which rules out majority of farms. They really are not suited, domestic species that is, they're more suited to a backyard scenario. Yeah, it's crazy that they're treated, I don't like the word livestock anyway, but it's crazy that they're treated like that still. You know, chickens have a lot more rights these days and recognition than domestic species of ducks, which is, I wish I could change that. Yeah. Freya, what are you doing, Ginger? Duckling. Oh, pop pop. Suna. You having fun there, Kit Kat? You want people to join you? Now, the other thing I've got in this little pool pond is a couple of pavers, high pavers, in which she is actually standing on now, and there's another one over there at the step. I think it's important to have some higher ground sort of stable rocking or pavers within ponds or your pools or whatever your situation is that you have for the ducks to swim in, like I've got out here. And that is because sometimes the girls get really tired, especially if the boys are in there. Oh, duckling. Oh, chalkstick. Oh, Piggy. Suna. Oh, Bella's got it. Oh, Bella's out for a pass. Oh, you should be playing rugby there, Bella. Yeah. You'd clean them up. Yeah. No, there we go. Yes, Suna cat. Come on, puppy. Yummy, yummy. 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 What's that yummy? Puppy. I always worry about the boys because they don't eat until the girls have eaten first. And often they'll go out because of Suna. Duckling. Kitty cat. Catherine is most happiest when she's out in the pool here. So I like her to have a really good session of it. When she's out in this little pool, she's basically like everyone else. Mr Flinty bum, look at your bushy bum. Suna. I'm due to worm everybody. Excuse me. Including myself. And my cat. I'm thinking that Shah will probably not be with us this birthday coming of hers in October, or she might make it for her birthday and then not afterwards. She's just very old now. She'll be turning 30 in October. Or was that last year? I've sort of lost count of the years in a way. But she's really slowing down in her oil production in her glands. So I can see it in her fur and slight distension of the stomach and just the normal aging things that cats will go through. Careful, Suna. Oh, Duckling. Are you a cutie? Are you a cutie? Yeah. Duckling. Duckling. So now Suna's standing on the paver there. Yo. Often when you have drowning with ducks is because, especially with females, it can be rough play with the boys. But often it's because the girls are tired and they've got nothing to stand up on. So, again, having pavers or a stable rockery in your pond or pool is essential. Hey, puppy! Duckling. Oh, Suna is such a sassy pants. Look at her. She's sassy. So full of life. The thing with disabled duckies, yeah, they may not be perfect appearance-wise or function-wise, but there's just this extra about them, and they kind of have to because they need to make up for that. Do you know what I mean? And they're just an absolute joy. I wouldn't have a flock of all disabled ducks because, my God, like, you literally would have no time for yourself at all. Like, I already struggle with time for myself now. What is that? But, I mean, it's no different to if you had children, human children, with special needs, like what that does to your time management. So to have more than a couple, even one's it's hard as it is, but have more than a couple is too much. But it would be nice for those who keep ducks as pets, for everyone sort of to chip in and take in one special need, you know. And that goes saying as well with boys, that they have at least one boy in their flock. There's too many boys that are hated on, drakes that are hated on and dumped and treated like they're just... It really guts me. I love my boys, they're so sweet. Mr Flint, Papa, Duckling, oh Duckling. This will probably start recording in two takes, I don't know. Bella, Bella. Bella, Bella, Bella. Duckling. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Bella, Bella. Oh, look at that caboose. Oh, you're such a serious looking girl. Hey? Piggy. Oh, honey. With Cayugas, when they show white feathers, it's definitely around the time of their molting, so it's one of those indicators you can use to gather whether your feather loss or changes in your Cayuga is normal. Is if you start having white feathers peeking up, white plumage, it can be an indicator that they're going through a molt. But generally, as Cayugas age, especially the females, their plumage does tend to develop white. Like some even look like they're few balls, you know, black and white, pinto covering. Hello, kitty cat, honey. I love the squawks and squeaks that little Appleyards make. They're not little, they're big. So you can actually get a couple of different types of Appleyard breeds. You can get the large kind, like I've got here. You can actually get miniature as well. They are in a heritage breed we might lose sort of thing that, you know, to be wary of. I don't want to see this breed disappear. They're just gorgeous. They already disappeared once already, and we had someone return the standard and breed them because they're actually a result of a mix of a few different breeds. I think it also includes Peking and Swedish, Peking, and Rowan's in there. I think there's even a fourth. So they're literally a breed that's created from the mixture of 3 or 4 different birds. Puppy, ducklings, you're all agog. You listening to what I'm saying? What am I saying? Oh no. Ducklings. Suna. Oh, Suna. Suna. Oh, Tiggy. Ooh. So I still need to, these are temporary, that's a temporary run, that's one large temporary run. I'm redoing this one, I'm actually reusing this structure, hello honey, to place where that greenhouse is there and moving that greenhouse to over here. And I'm actually going to use this structure here to put over the greenhouse to stop cats damaging. I can't afford to keep replacing $300 a pop the covering of a greenhouse. You know, it doesn't matter what materials I use, the cats will rip it or smash it because they just jump over my fence even though it's 8 foot high. The people around here are feral. They don't care about their animals. They really don't. They just let them roam. You don't want to see how they don't look after their children either. Human children. Like, they're all walking around with no shoes, and I know times are tough, but man, if you can't look after your child, close your legs. Don't have them in the first place. It's cruel. You know, life is tough already as it is, of all the shit we have to face and go through and contend with and survive and push through, and you know, you don't want to add to that by bringing a child into the world with a on the back foot. You know, if you're poor or, you know, experience poverty, if you can't meet those needs for your kids, don't have them. You can be poor and still have those needs met. You know what I mean? Just means you can't be buying soda pop and all that sort of shit. You actually have to look after your kids properly. But anyway, I digressing here, but I say that as someone who grew up kind of in both worlds. Grew up affluent, but also grew up in poverty. So when we moved here, I think the first meal, the meal that we had for the first Christmas when we came here, because my parents had sold all their businesses and everything to get down here, it was really difficult. It's not like now. People that immigrate here, there's zero, they don't have to pay anything extraordinary or anything like that. It's not like back then, they really had to pay and everything. But you know, the first, and my parents also split within the first year of coming here, and so the first Christmas we had literally powdered chicken noodle soup. That was our first Christmas meal, and yeah, my mother couldn't afford to clothe me with new things. We only went to the op shops, the second-hand stores, and you know, my mother wasn't a good parent, you know, which is why I have nothing to do with her in regards to actual safety. Like, she was very harmful. She had issues